boom, and music, and here we go. So today what we've got going on is these guys right here, right? And I've been meaning to get these for a very long time, but I can't see without my glasses. And there's glare, but I want to be able to see. So I guess we're just going to have to deal with the glare for right now. Eventually, I'll figure something out for the next one. But there's a lot of different ways to strip wires, right? These particular wire strippers are something that I've seen a lot of other people use, and I've never actually owned a pair of my own, and I've always thought, man, that would be really nice for whenever I'm in a panel or something. And these are actually probably, despite the fact that it's not the direct intended use or whatever, these are probably my wire strippers 90% of the time, because it's whenever I'm not in a panel. If I'm in a panel, I got my strippers and boom, 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 right? But normally, this pack is like one of the main things that I carry on me, and it's got my little tools and stuffs like that. And if anybody wants to see a video on like some of the tools that I keep on me no matter what, this is an EDC, stands for everyday carry. I keep it with me outside of work, I keep it with me in work, and this little pack has little belt loops, and I put it on me, and it's got realistically a good majority of the things that I need on a day-to-day. And that goes from being in the field and doing other stuff to, I mean, all kinds of different random stuff. But these guys, oh man, I mean, I've used them for flex, I've used them for stripping wire, I've used them for cutting things that really weren't the directed purpose. They say proper tool for task, and I understand that, but realistically I'm not doing anything that's outside of their capabilities as far as something that's going to put me in a bind. So keep that in mind. Like whenever I say that I'm doing these other things or whatever, I've found ways to do them that they're not like ergonomically endangering me or anything. Hopefully my mic is not picking up all that clanging on the table. This is probably the most dangerous thing that I've done with these scissors, because these packages are absolutely insane to open. Like, why do they gotta make these things so tough? If I had dikes or something on me, then maybe, but like, this is ridiculous. Have you ever actually tried to open one of these with like small scissors? Maybe with some kitchen scissors or something I'd be doing a little bit better, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting my ass kicked right now. But, you know, 3 years later, whenever I've got this thing opened, and I can show you guys how to use it, I hope that's not too loud. I really apologize if it is. And if it is, let me know so that I can balance my audio a little bit better in the next one. But, now that we finally got that opened up, these guys, let's see. What they do is, if you watch real closely, the first one here, because it's going to look backwards for me, presses down until it holds tension on the wire. As soon as it gets a certain amount of pressure, the second one on this side comes down and pinches it at the interval that you have selected to put it in, and then you get 1, 2, and 3, and it pulls them apart. Now, if you notice, there is also a hole here for cutting the wire, and it mechanically slips and pops back whenever it needs to. Now, something to keep in mind, sometimes these have weird adjustment issues, alignment problems, whatever. It's extremely rare, but when it does happen, just roll over to Home Depot, say you got a faulty pair or something, say that this is loose, something, I don't know. All I know is that I'm just throwing that out there as a heads up, because I have seen it once or twice out of like the couple thousand times that I've seen people use these tools. But I actually have just some regular single pair with me, and say, like, I'm just so used to my scissors at this point, it's ridiculous. This is one of the ones that, not 100% sure, I don't remember if I'm correct. I think that the sizing's actually a little bit weird on these ones, so it might take me a second to get the right one, but And look at that. That's so fantastic. I mean, you've got strippers and all this other stuff, like the wire strippers. Let me make sure I specify there. And, I mean, if I'm using my scissors, right? Let's say, well, that went all the way over there. If I'm using my scissors, usually I'll just give it like a quick little run and then I'll pop it off. Obviously, that wasn't my cleanest or whatever. The problem with that is if you're not careful and you're not practiced enough with it, the fact that I'm not practiced with these just shows that I probably used them way too many times and I probably shouldn't have done that. But realistically, they come out clean. So I use them because I have them on me, and if I have something that I gotta knock out real quick and I feel like it can sufficiently do the job, good, cool, awesome. If you can't do that, then I would be a little bit more careful. I would try to stay away from it, whatever. Because you can actually cut strands off. If you cut too many strands, then that has its own assortment of issues and all the other happy jazz. But if you saw, there was a little bit of like messing with it there. If I, for another demonstration, right? If I go and I pop it off, that took like all of about a couple 5-10 seconds, right? But this thing actually has a piece to cut the wire. Super easy and smooth. And I don't know how it popped that through like that, but whatever. That's for another time. And then you pick what size you want it to be. This is like super weird to try and hold to the camera like that. But if I put it close enough, maybe it'll focus after a while. Come on, camera. You got this. But either way, you see it? It's in there. Bada bing, bada boom. And it even kind of holds it for you. And then it pops it off. So, I don't know. These, absolutely awesome. I love them already. If I was going to go through and run through a quick test, that's 1. I'm not used to using them either, so that definitely creates its own issues. 2, 3, all just super clean. So like I said, the issues that I was talking about earlier, where I said some people actually have had problems with them not being aligned right, it happens, but like I said, it's not very common because these ones are working like an absolute champ. Now, if anybody would like to do a little bit more research on them or whatever, obviously I'm going to have links below, and if anybody knows how that works or whatever, if anybody buys anything through those links, it does support the channel, and I guess that's something that I have to say that I didn't know about, but I have to admit that it is, or I have to actually say that it is some form of like sponsor, affiliate, promotion type thing, whatever. Realistically, I'm just putting it there so that you guys can go see it, go find it, and potentially get it if you would like to. But these are honestly one of my favorites out of the tools that I've recently got, because I've been trying to get better tools. I mean, realistically, I've been doing this for too long for me to just have like completely total like run-of-the-mill simple tools that do the same blah 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 blah. I don't know, I gotta up my game, because I've been an industrial electrician for about 5 years now, and it's like I've been doing some of the same cheesy stuff that I've done for a while, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. Now, these scissors, the Klein scissors, are absolutely fantastic, so I will be linking those as well, because this is Old Faithful, and it will do 1,000,000,000 times more than these will. These just do this one thing 1,000,000,000 times better. Not 1,000,000,000. No. I can't disrespect these like that, because these have put me through, and they've done everything that I needed to. These are good old Klein scissors. These are also Klein. So I love them because Klein is an amazing brand. But I'm just saying, I'm just, throwing that out there because I can't put no disrespect on my scissors like that. But these, if you're in a panel or if you're working something like that, doing a bunch of terminations and just back to back to back to back to back using wire strippers, these are phenomenal. So I'm glad that I get to add these to the arsenal of my tools. And if anybody would like me to do a review on something else or see something in action at least somewhat to the best of my ability that I can do from the house, because I can't record at work, obviously, work in a plant. But just let me know, and I will do my absolute best to try and get that for you guys. And I mean, realistically, if it's something that's worth me doing a review on, odds are I'd like to add it to my my personal collection of tools anyways. So with that, I hope everybody is having a great day. Good luck on whatever you're working on, your next project. And if you are using some of these and you like them, dislike them, or however you feel about them, let me know in the comments. Tell me what you like better, and if there's anything that I see that I'm like, hey, that works way better than these, I'm a completely unbiased opinion as far as what I'm gonna say in terms of whether I like something or not. Some things I am like, let me framework that a little bit better. I'm not biased in the sense that I'm pushed by somebody in particular or something that's gonna cause me to be like, hey, you gotta buy this thing. If a tool is a piece of shit and I don't like it, I'm going to tell you that it is a piece of shit and I don't like it. I will be 100% transparent with you, and even if some crazy thing happens and someone's like, oh yeah, we'll get this guy to go and review our tools and we'll pay him a certain amount of blah 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 blah, I have a certain level of integrity. I mean, if it's a shit tool, it's a shit tool, and I don't like shit tools. They'd have to pay me a lot of money to do that, and at that point, well, I guess I'll get to that bridge whenever I get there, but I'm not gonna just, yeah, this is an amazing tool, and it fucking snaps. No. And it just snaps. No, I'm not doing that. Negative. But hope everybody's having a good day, and have fun on your next project. Take care, guys.